Okay, recording is set. I'm going to start by saying, hey, all you cool cats and kittens. This is Coach Steven from Locomotion. Hopefully you get that reference if you're caught up on Netflix. If not, don't worry about it.
Oh my God.
I had to. All right. Looking at the screen here, guys, we've got just 3 different movements we're going through on our warm-up. And we'll go through a couple of rounds here. So looking for some good mornings, probably just body weight at this point. If you've got a band, maybe we can strap a band on for a little bit more tension there. Going for some bodybuilders and then some sit-ups. Okay, so we should be pretty familiar with all these moves, but we'll kind of walk through those together. Let's see. All right, music is up. Let's go ahead and find our space. We'll get right into it. So good morning. Just a reminder, I'm going to get my, similar to a deadlift stance that I would find, okay? So feet are hip width apart. In a good morning, I'm hinging forward and I'm sending my butt back, okay? I want a soft knee, but no bend in the knee, okay? I want to keep my back flat. If I reach a point where my knees want to bend or my back wants to collapse, I simply stand right back up, and that's as far as I can go, okay? So you may be bending further, hinging further than somebody else, no worries. Just going as far as your hamstrings will let you. Let's get 15 in here, guys. Nice, slow and controlled this first round here. Good, let your gaze follow your motion, okay? So your head is actually gonna, your gaze, if you're looking forward when you stand up, you're actually gonna be looking at the ground as you hinge over, okay? That's gonna relax your neck, so we're not cranking our neck forward at the bottom of this. Excellent. We wanna maximize the glute squeeze at the top of this, okay? That's really gonna come into play once we get to the workout and we're doing our deadlift, okay? So keep that in mind as we're at the top. Excellent, yeah, if you have some sort of rod, a broom or anything, I'm gonna spotlight Kelly Macklin for a minute. This is sort of the position that you want your back to look like, right? Keeping that angle flat there. Thanks, Kelly. Cool, guys. If we've hit 15, check it out for a second. We're gonna go into 10 bodybuilders now. Let me pin this. Bodybuilder is your burpee without the chest to ground piece. So if you're already familiar, let's go. I wanna take that a little bit slower though, okay? So let's take hands to the ground. Let's step back this first round, okay? Again, just taking it really slow. Step back into your plank, step hands back to your feet, and then a big stand at the top, okay? So just slow, controlled movements like this, just waking up. And we'll do 10 total. Guys, following your bodybuilders, no rush if you're still working, but we'll hit 10 sit-ups. Okay, with your sit-ups, if you don't have any sort of cushion, and I'm sure most of us probably don't have an ab mat, but you can stick a pillow, a towel underneath the small of your back, your lumbar spine. If not, we're just simply going to rotate the pelvis upward to get that low back flush to the ground. Okay, once you are flush to the ground there, go ahead with your sit-up, okay? So again, a little bit more slow and controlled just in this first round here. Don't forget that you can have your arm to add a little bit of momentum with every sit-up you do. Good. Everything is nice and slow, controlled in this first round. We're going to go 3 rounds total, okay? So once you're done with your sit-ups, we'll pop right back up. We'll go 15 more good mornings, okay? Keep that control, but let's think medium pace. So go a tad faster than you did before. Still thinking about all of those necessary points, okay? That soft knee, but no bend. Keep that flat back, send your butt back. Make sure we're not just hinging over. Really try to send that bottom back, back, back.
So let's turn off the lights and give me that spark.
Looking good. I envy some of you that are so flexible you can hinge all the way over. My body doesn't let me. Maybe someday. Good. Once you hit 15 good mornings, we'll go back to our bodybuilders. Okay, so we'll go into second gear here as well. So your overall speed's gonna go faster. Rather than stepping back, we'll jump back. So hands to the ground, jump back, and then just to stand at the top. So jumping your feet out to your plank and back in, but no jump at the top. We'll save that for round 3. Or if you want to add it in, that's up to you.
Saw you from afar. Thought I say what's up. You can tell me your name when we waking up. They call me Tunchi. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Now you can kiss your old dude goodbye.
Excellent work, guys. After your 10 bodybuilders, we'll drop back to the floor and hit 10 more sit-ups. You're gonna have everything else the same as the last round, except we'll pick up the speed just a little bit more.
Give me that spark. She's the keys to my starter and my automatic car. Yeah, she make me wanna go harder and she always lift the bar.
Good, guys. Feel free to mix up with the sit-ups, especially when we get into the workout. Mix up the foot position. Most of us do the butterflied leg, which is fine. You can also do a straight leg. It's going to hit a little bit of a hamstring stretch at the top, or even straight leg but out in a V shape. Again, just kind of gives you a little bit of a different taste with that, especially when we're going for a whole minute. It's always good to change things up a little bit. Once you've hit your sit-ups, let's go one final round, okay? So 15 more good mornings. Remember that glute squeeze at the top, guys. See if now that our body's waking up, we can get a little bit further of a hinge. Maybe your hamstrings are loosening up just a tad. And we can get further. 15 here. Hey, Coach Kelly. I didn't see when you actually joined, so I forgot to say that. Nice, guys. After your 15 good mornings, go into your bodybuilders. So here we'll go into our final gear. So the fastest we've been. Hands to the ground, jump, jump. Give me a hop at the top as well. Good. Make sure we're hopping our feet back far enough to where we get that full plank position. Some of us like to go about half of the distance, so when we're supposed to be pausing that plank, our hips are still high up in the air, okay? We want to go back, try to get those hips closer to the ground. Following that, you'll hit your final 10 sit-ups, guys. Nice work, guys. Good. Once you are done with that, if you'll simply just stand up so I know when you're ready, feel free to grab some water and whatnot. I'll just wait to see that everybody has finished. No rush, though. Nice by Henry. All right, we are looking good. Good. All right, no rush, Coach Kelly. All right, guys.
Enough of these burpees, for the record. The hell? How do you feel, B-Huh? You agree? Jesus.
Thanks for your commentary, Dee. All right, guys, get where you can see the screen, and let's look at the workout today. Per Dee request, I've taken burpees out of this workout.
Yay!
Just kidding. They weren't in it to begin with. But all right, so going for 1 minute stations here. Okay, we've got 5 different stations, 6 if you want to count your rest. Okay, so let's look at it. This should be the same general idea for whatever level you are. We may just be doing different moves or different scaled versions, maybe an alternate version of the whatever we see here. So I'll kind of talk about a couple that maybe I've programmed for my people. And if you have any questions, just let me know, okay? So we're looking for a round of deadlifts, a round of sit-ups, a round of step-ups, a round of push press, and then a round of, I'll say, cardio, okay? So specifically here, they've said row, bike, I doubt you have an erg, jump ropes, and mountain climbers, okay? So 1 minute in each of these. I've got the interval timer that's going to be behind me. Keep in mind that this includes your transition time, okay? So you may not be in each of these for an entire minute, right? Because you've got to put down equipment, get to a different area, or however you want to do that. You're going to have a couple of seconds where you're actually not working out, okay? But I want you to think quick transitions, okay? So move from one to the other. We've got your programmed rest. It's an entire minute. You're welcome. Okay, so you should be able to make these transitions quick, okay? Think constant movement while you're in that specific exercise, okay? Try to just power through as long as we can, okay? Breath is very, very important, even in that rest round, that you are trying to stay in control of your breath as much as you can. Any questions about the overall idea here before we jump into the exercises themselves? Cool. All right. Bring our music back and let's talk about each of these. So I'm going to go with what we see on the screen as I talk about them, or on the actual workout. When I ask for you guys to kind of demo, I would like for you to demo with your pieces of equipment, whatever move, exercise you'll be doing, just to kind of work out any kinks before we start the workout. Okay. So first one's up. We've got our deadlift. So just a couple of things to keep in mind. Similar to those good mornings, my first position is with that soft knee to hinge forward, okay? Sending my butt back. When those weights hit my knee, I then drop down, keeping that angle of my back consistent, okay? Looking just like that. I did program, guys, depending on what piece of equipment you have. Some people only have one weight or a kettlebell, so that's simply just gonna be in between your legs. Or if you've got one, maybe you're out to the side doing a suitcase version, okay? All are fair. Let's go ahead and give me 5 deadlifts with your piece of equipment. Practicing exactly what you're gonna be doing in the workout. Good. One thing that I'm noticing here as I'm watching you guys is I want you to have a little bit more narrow of a stance than you would a squat. Don't get those two confused. And a deadlift's going to be a little bit easier to get your feet straight forward. Okay, with that squat, maybe we turn those out a little bit. But with a deadlift, we may be able to narrow in that angle of our feet, get them more ski line position, okay? Next, we get to sit-ups. We've already done sit-ups, but maybe you are adding a weight. Maybe you're doing some sort of other variation of a sit-up. So even though we've already done it, just in case we're using equipment, let's drop down and let's give 5 sit-ups as well. Remember that if you do not have anything under your lumbar spine, you're trying to get that flush to the ground throughout this entire movement. Excellent. We're looking pretty good with that, guys. Cool. Once you hit your 5, let's pop back up. our next station here is the step up, okay? So maybe you've got a chair, a stool, a ledge, or something you can step up with. If not, I programmed a couple of my people some reverse step lunges, okay? So that could be an alternate version for you if you don't have anything to step up with. Just keep in mind with this, guys, that the foot that stands up on the box is gonna remain up on the box as we go up and back down, and then you'll transfer feet, okay? Shift your weight into the leg that's on the top before you stand, okay? I've got my left foot up there. I'm gonna shift my weight into my left hip, then stand, because I'm trying not to spring off of the bottom foot, okay? Don't spring off and push off the bottom. Try to put all of that strength, all of that lift in the foot that's on the box, okay? Let's go 3 on each side. So 3 right, 3 left. Excellent, guys. Trying not to let our chest collapse forward, fall forward. Try to keep that upright as we go. Looking good. Nice job, guys. So next we get to our push press. Okay, push press. Almost tripped over my weight. Good save, Steven. So a couple things we could be doing here. Just remember that push option means, as opposed to a strict, with the push, I'm getting that little bit of a dip from the legs so that I can now drive throughout my hips to push to get some extra momentum with those weights, okay? Biceps close to the ears. As I push straight up, rib cage tucked, abdominals are tight, no arch back at the top. If you've got one, maybe you simply look like this. Okay, let's go ahead and give 5 push presses with your piece of equipment. I feel so close to you right now. Excellent, guys. Don't let the speed aspect of this, saying I've got to work as fast as I can for 1 minute, don't let that kind of throw off your form on this. Think maybe even like a 1 second hold at the top so that you're showing great control at that top position before you come back down, okay? Lastly here we have our cardio round, okay? Maybe you're jump roping, maybe you're doing mountain climbers, maybe you're doing some jumping jacks, whatever that may be. Get your piece of equipment and let's get like, I don't know, 5 to 10, maybe like 20 seconds of work if we can think of it that way, and let's just check everybody out, make sure we're good. I see some jump ropes, that's awesome. I see some mountain climbers. Good, excellent, guys. Cool, go ahead and relax out of that. And then we'll practice that last minute, which is resting. So let me see everybody's rest. Oh, perfect. Great, love it. Remember, guys, during that rest minute, you're trying to keep that breath controlled, right? Try to slow down that heart rate by taking nice, deep, controlled breaths. That's when you grab your water as well. That's when you ask any sort of questions. Otherwise, we'll rock and roll, okay? I'm gonna flash the screen, the workout one more time so that you can check out the order of this, okay? If you need to write this down, that's fine. I will try. I've got a lot to do keeping up with the minute here behind me, but I'll try to let you guys know what's coming next as we get
Steven,
to
we're gonna
the
need
next
you to
option.
I'm gonna need you to tell me, okay?
Okay. I knew it. Gosh. All right, guys, I got you.
Thanks, you're the best.
You are so welcome.
You don't have to keep track of numbers.
So, what's that?
You don't have to keep track of numbers per movement, per round.
So look, that's going to depend on the person. Maybe you are somebody who likes to keep track of your reps. If you're a CrossFitter, I know we do the API test for level method where we do keep track of reps. So more than welcome to keep rep count. If not, you're just trucking away trying to get as much work in as possible. Good question. Yeah.
How many
Can
rounds?
you do the deadlift one more time?
Deadlift one more time. And how many rounds? So this says 2 to 3, but for the sake of this video and people following along, we're gonna hit all 3, okay? Just for the length there. So I want you guys to start off with some conservative pacing on that since we're getting all 3. And that is just, you know, consider yourself lucky for being with me on the live video. Your deadlift DD. First bit is to send the butt back and hinge forward. Once those weights get to my knee, look at my back. This angle stays, and I simply bend in my knees to the ground, okay? So think A, B, and then you hit A on the way up again, okay? But I want you to smooth this out to where it's one fluid motion. All right, guys, any final questions? I've got the clock ready. You are at your deadlift station to begin with. Give you guys like 20 more seconds to ask any questions. All right, Claudia, our camera turned off again if you can hear me. All right, ready to go with our deadlift, guys. Claudia, no worries. If you can hear me, just jump in with us. Or if you get your camera situated, that's fine. Maybe wait until that rest to get that situated. And she left. Okay. All right, guys, 10 seconds. Going with your version of deadlift. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Excellent, guys. I'll try to be good at shouting out at the halfway mark as well. For those of you who may be doing a one-hand motion and have to switch. Excellent, guys. Keep it going. Good. We're halfway. 30 seconds. Welcome back, Claudia. It's okay, don't worry about it. We're just in our deadlift right now.
I know what happened.
No worries, girl. Keeping it up, guys. 10 more seconds of deadlift and you're going right into your sit-up. Sit-up coming up in 3, 2, 1. Sit-up round. Let's go. Quick transition. Guys. Here's your 30 seconds. Keep in mind throughout this entire first round that you are just trying to get acclimated to what 5 rounds of this work feels like, okay? In round 2, you can determine whether you need to go a little bit faster or maybe remain at that same pace, okay? Keep it going. We've got 10 seconds left here, and your step-ups are coming up next. Step-up round in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Morning, guys. Or afternoon, I guess.
per minute. Okay, so that's a good way to think about this as well. Changing sides if necessary. Otherwise, we're still going. Keep it up. We got 20 seconds left. Your cardio round is coming up next. Cardio round coming up next. You got it, guys. Come on. We got 10 seconds. Kelly Macklin, nice clean and press there to get that back up. Love it. Cardio in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
That sounds something like me.
Nice, guys. That rest is coming up next. The rest is coming. You got to work for it.
I know this can make you understand. Take my spirit from my open hand.
Yes, guys.
He used to hold me.
Jump ropes are looking good.
He used to hold me.
Come on. 20 seconds left. Try to make it constant movement until we're done. Come on. There you go. I know it's hard. Keep pushing. 10 more seconds, guys. Don't give up yet. Keep going. Come on, come on, come on. 5. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! That's 2 rounds. You got 1 more in you. Let's do it. I want to see a thumbs up if you did better on that round or felt better than the first round, or a sideways thumb if maybe you still have some work to do for round 3. How do we feel? Comparable. Okay, about half and half. All right, I'll take it. You got 1 more round to make up for it if you had your sideways thumb. I want to see all thumbs up at the end of this. Even if you're lying to me, just give me a thumbs up. 20 more seconds, guys. We're going for round number 3. You can do it. Think your rest after this is not just a minute. It could be the rest of the day. Here we go, guys. 5 more seconds. Coming up with your deadlift in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, every time you hit one of these movements, you can tell yourself it's the last time. Last time of deadlift. Come on. You don't get to make up for whatever you do during this minute, okay? Make the most of it right here. Excellent work. Keep it going. We're at 30 seconds. Good, guys. Keeping that back flat. You got it. Roll those shoulders back. Almost there. 15 seconds. Your sit-ups are coming next. Keep it going. No more deadlifts after this. Let's go. Sit-up round coming up in 3, 2, 1. Quick transition. Let's go. Nice, guys. If you kept up with your reps, looking for the same amount of reps or more. Come on, this is the last round of sit-ups. Let's go. You got it. You can do it. Keep it going. Here is your 30-second mark. 30 more to go. Nice job, guys. Come on. Fight for it. You got 20 seconds left. Our round of step-ups are coming up next. Step-ups coming up next. All right, we got 10 seconds. Keep it going. Step-ups in 3, 2, 1. Fast transition. Get to it. Come on. Nice. Come on, come on. Weird song. I don't know what this is. There we go. Last round of your step-ups, guys. Come on. Constant movement. No breaks. You can do it. 30 seconds. My guys that are lunging, watch our knees. Make sure we're 90-90. Don't let that front knee be in front of your toe. Keep it pushed back. Excellent. We got push press coming up next. Last round of push press is coming up. You got 10 more seconds here.
I wanna know your name.
10 more seconds. Come on.
You just
Push presses in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Better yet, stand there and just do that. I wanna know your name. Your name. You just kill me. Could you please do that? I wanna know your
name. Keep it going. Come on.
Better yet, stand there and just do that. Hey, yeah, yeah.
Nice. Let's get as many reps in as we can. Come on. 30 seconds. As we're on the home stretch of this entire workout, you've got it at this point. Come on, don't give up now. 20 seconds to go. You're coming up on your cardio round. That final round of work. 15 seconds. Excellent, guys. Cardio round coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round of work. We're going until the buzzer. Keep it going. Come on, come on, come on. Last round. Work through your rest. Come on. No stopping.
Your name. I wanna know your name.
Come on. 30 seconds. We got 30 to go. That's it. Constant movement. Let's go. If you break, get right back to it. So proud of you guys. Come on, we're almost there. 15 more seconds. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Awesome, guys. Come on, 5 seconds. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. And rest.
I wanna know your name. I wanna know your name. You just kill me. Could you please do that?
Woo!
I wanna know your name.
I will give you a second. Catch your breath. Grab some water. Make your way to the camera and give me that thumb. Did we feel better in round 3 than round 2? Yeah. Okay. Awesome, guys. Very, very proud of the work that you did. I know that's not the easiest task to do, especially 3 times in a row, but hopefully you feel proud with your progress through that. If you'll take a look at the screen real quick, your accessory work, pretty simple for today. We're just looking for 20 to 30 minutes of, outdoor activity, I'll say, okay? Running, jogging, hiking, whatever that may be. But notice here at the top, it says base your pace on how you feel after the workout that we just did, okay? If you're feeling a little bit fatigued, a little bit exhausted from what you just did, good. I'm glad to hear that. That means you worked pretty hard. So then take a little bit slower of a pace during your 20 to 30 minutes of cardio work, okay? Otherwise, take that as you will, 20, 30 seconds. If you want to try, maybe some interval work, whatever that may be. We've got a nice day outside, guys, so just try to get outdoors if you can. But 6 feet away from each other. Don't forget it. All right. We feeling good? Do I have any last minute questions? No? All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you all have a great weekend. And I'll catch you guys later.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.
Good weekend, guys.